They say gold is scarce. But have you looked at Jamaican land lately? Right now, Jamaica's real estate market is worth nearly 94 billion US dollars and heading for 205 billion US dollars in less than a decade. That's not a guess. It's where all the numbers are pointing. A booming sector backed by tourism, diaspora investment, and once-in-a-generation infrastructure upgrades. But here's what you didn't know. Some of the best opportunities are still under the radar. In this video, we're diving deep into 8 powerful ways smart investors, local and abroad, are turning keys into cash. And some of these, they're game changers. 1. Luxury living in paradise. There's a reason the rich are flocking to Jamaica, and it's not just the beaches. From Montego Bay to Ocho Rios, a wave of high-end villas, penthouses, and resort-style homes is rising. Foreign buyers, returning Jamaicans, and regional elites are scooping up ocean view real estate at a record pace. These aren't just homes. They are statements priced anywhere from $250,000 to over 10 million US dollars. Projects like Pinnacle Estates in Montego Bay and Palais de la Richesse in Kingston are turning luxury dreams into blue-chip assets. And the secret? Many of these properties double as short-term rentals, bringing in thousands per week while they appreciate in value. It's where lifestyle meets legacy, and it's wide open for those who act early. 2. The Airbnb goldmine. Jamaica welcomed 4.2 million visitors last year. But here's what's shocking. Nearly a third didn't book a hotel. They booked a house, a villa, an Airbnb. The sharing economy is now one of Jamaica's most lucrative markets. In Montego Bay, average daily rates hover around $375 US dollars, with the top properties pulling in over $1,200 per night. In places like Ocho Rios, Duncan's, and Unity Hall, small property owners are turning spare bedrooms into six-figure businesses. The key? Superhost status, clean spaces, and consistency. Short-term rentals aren't just a trend, they're a movement. And in Jamaica, it's growing fast. 3. Affordable and middle-income housing. Let's talk about scale, not small profits, big demand. There's a tidal wave of Jamaicans in search of affordable homes, and developers are starting to meet them halfway. New financing options from the National Housing Trust, NHT, and the launch of diaspora-backed bonds like Blue Maho Capital are turning this from a dream to a blueprint. Whether it's young professionals, teachers, nurses, or returning retirees, the demand is real, and the tools to meet it are growing. Even modular and container homes are gaining traction, offering faster build times and climate resilience. Build where the need is greatest, and your return could last generations. 4. Green, strong, and ready for tomorrow. Jamaica sits in the heart of the hurricane belt, and the climate is changing fast. But here's the opportunity: climate-resilient construction. Developers are now embedding solar energy, rainwater harvesting, seismic-proof design, and energy-efficient appliances into new builds. These homes aren't just safe, they're smart, and they're in demand from both locals and foreigners who want peace of mind. As building codes tighten and insurance incentives grow, these green homes are quickly becoming the new gold standard. And for investors, it means higher value, lower maintenance, and a future-proof asset in a region where resilience equals reward. Let's pause for a second. Did you know some of Jamaica's best property zones didn't exist a few years ago? They were bush, empty land. Now, they're hot markets. Why? Roads. With the South Coast Highway and new infrastructure upgrades, the map of opportunity is shifting. And the people who bought early, they're sitting on windfalls. In real estate, timing is everything. And right now, Jamaica is in the middle of a historic land shift. The next opportunity might not be beachfront. It might be a quiet hill in St. Thomas or a side road in Portmore in St. Catherine. 5. Smart commercial plays. Commercial real estate in Jamaica isn't booming everywhere, but in the right niches, it's exploding. The secret is specialization. Modern office spaces in Kingston, retail hubs in Ocho Rios, warehousing in Montego Bay, and above all, logistics. Jamaica's vision to become a global logistics hub, powered by Special Economic Zones, SEZs, is creating unprecedented opportunities for investors in storage, shipping, and e-commerce infrastructure. Tax incentives, duty waivers, and up to 90% tax relief in special economic zones are driving serious capital to the island. For the savvy investor, the path is clear. Follow the government's incentives and build where the trade flows. 6. Buying dirt in growth zones. In real estate, the biggest fortunes are made before the buildings go up. And in Jamaica, land in emerging areas like St. Thomas, Trelawney, and the fast-rising Portmore community in St. Catherine is being snapped up by those in the know. Portmore alone could reach $128 billion in market value by 2028. And the growing community is set to become Jamaica's 15th parish soon. Why does this matter? Because land is limited. And when infrastructure hits, land prices explode. From subdivisions to future developments, the smart money is going inland and coastward, where development is catching up. Buying early doesn't just mean cheaper, it means smarter. 7. Diaspora dollars at work. There's one group investing heavily in Jamaican property, and it's not just foreign nationals, it's Jamaicans abroad. The diaspora sends billions in remittances every year, and more of it is now being channeled into real estate through structured investments like diaspora bonds, fractional ownership, and retirement-ready gated communities. Agencies like JN Group now have entire programs designed to walk overseas Jamaicans through buying, financing, and even managing their homes from abroad. The emotional pull is strong, but so is the return. If you're part of the diaspora, this isn't charity. It's a chance to own a home and build wealth at the same time. 8. The mixed-use revolution. The world is changing, and so is the way we live. Mixed-use developments, places where you can live, work, shop, and relax, all within walking distance, are popping up across Jamaica. Kingston and Montego Bay are leading the charge. These aren't just convenient, they're profitable. Developers earn from residential units, retail leases, and more, all under one roof. And for buyers, it's a lifestyle upgrade. In cities choked by traffic and long commutes, mixed use is the answer. Urban living reimagined for a smarter, more connected Jamaica. 4 bonus facts. 1. Jamaica's residential market alone is worth $76 billion and growing at 4% annually. 2. A single Airbnb in Duncan's can earn over $4,500 per month with just 35% occupancy. 3. Properties built to new green codes may attract premium insurance rates and sell faster. 4. Diaspora-backed bonds fund real development, including entire housing communities like Penn Village in Old Harbour, St. Catherine. Jamaica's real estate market isn't just hot, it's historic. Whether you're a seasoned investor, a first-time buyer, or someone in the diaspora looking to come home, there's a door waiting to be opened. These 8 opportunities aren't just trends, they're the future of wealth, security, and legacy on the island. So, The question isn't if Jamaica's real estate will grow, it's whether you'll be part of it. Subscribe now for more deep dives into Jamaica's biggest opportunities. And if you've spotted an area ripe for development, we want to hear from you in the comments below. Let's build something great together.